Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Stefano from Stefano Records Things. Today we're going to be talking about the 5 essentials you need for low-budget filmmaking. So right before we go into the list, I kind of just want to explain what I'm doing here. Basically, a lot of film equipment is very expensive, as you'll see on screen right now, and you don't really need to be spending all this much money on it. So starting us off today is this beautiful little circle thing you guys are looking at right here. What is the way to say this? What you may be asking is, what is this? This is a 5-in-1 reflector. A 5-in-1 reflector is this little package you can buy off Amazon or anywhere else really. You can buy it off Best Buy. There's a lot of places you can buy these things. Basically, they bring things like this. Oh my God. Okay. This is a diffuser. You guys are looking at a direct comparison of with diffusion and without diffusion. You guys can see on the side with diffusion, the shadows are a lot softer, but giving my face a much more flattering, pleasing look. So the other 4 purposes of this thing are built into this like fabric type of thing you guys see here. You guys can get like a more stiff one, but I have like a very flimsy, like one I could tape up anywhere. Basically, you have this side, which is a reflector. It'll basically reflect light onto your subject, so you guys can see. If I have it here, take it off, I get slightly darker, but you guys can see literally the light reflecting right there. So up, and then on. It helps a little bit. And then on this side, the black side is called negative fill. This will basically subtract light as black absorbs light in scenes. So I couldn't put it up here. My shadows on my face will get darker, and I'll take it off and they're gone. And then on the other side, you have, hold on one second. You have a gold reflector, which is gonna give you a more warm, like sunset type of light. So you can either use the cold reflector or the warm reflector. So in this case, if I reflect this, the light that's going to be coming onto my face is going to be a bit warmer than usual. You can see on my face already like the gold tint. This is what this side does. And then the last side is just, it's a bounce board actually. So you can use this to bounce more light onto my face. So for example, we'll be here, off, less light, on, more lights bounce onto my face. So with this little thing you can buy on Amazon for like 20, 30 bucks, you get negative fill, which will subtract light from your scene. You get 2 reflectors that'll put either cool or warm light. You get a diffuser where you can put on your lights to make it softer, give this more like pleasing look to the eye most of the time, makes faces look a lot better. And then you have the bounce board, which will basically just bounce light wherever you need. If you need to bounce light into a scene and you don't have another light, you can use the light that you currently are using to bounce off the bounce board and give you the extra light you need. So leading from that conversation, we're going to be going into lighting. Lighting can be either very expensive, probably one of the more expensive parts of filmmaking, or very cheap. Like you can use something that is free, such as the sun. Hardware store lights, like literally simple light bulbs from your house to light up your face. You don't need like a crazy like giant film light, even though they do help a lot. And I would recommend them if you have the chance. You can get like a cheap $80 like 60-watt light on Amazon for like 80 to 100 bucks sometimes, depending on like sales. So I would keep a lookout for those. I'm gonna throw some in the description below, you guys can see and check out. So leading from number 2, we're actually gonna be talking about number 3, which is an ND filter. This is basically sunglasses for your camera. I'm actually using one on my camera right now. I pretty much go everywhere with it. It's one of the most essential things, especially if you're recording outside. Basically what this does, it's like I said, it's like sunglasses for your camera. So I can't really show you because it's on my camera, but I can twist it, add more light into my scene, which gives it this very dreamy, very bright look. I like a more moody, contrasty look, as you guys know. So I can go to an extreme like this, which is just way too dark. It's a little bit ridiculous. You guys can't even see me and my lights are on. So I rock it at like ND2. I'm basically cutting down one stop of light. You guys can find these on Amazon for about $30 to like $80 on the low end. I got mine for about 70, 80 bucks on a sale. It's a little bit more high-end one. It's from a very affordable company though called KNF Concept. I really recommend their stuff. I'm gonna throw some links down below for you guys as well, so you guys can go check them out. None of this is sponsored, by the way. I'm just genuinely recommending you guys products that I enjoy. You know, I mean, if they want to sponsor me though, send a link over to your boy, you know, send some cash. No, but for real though, guys, ND filters are a must. I cannot recommend them enough. So number 4, which does not lead from our previous 3 things that we're talking about, is audio. Audio is very important to low budget filmmaking when you can't make your films look like, you know, a Hollywood film, because obviously we don't have the resources. The very least you could do is try to keep your audio as good as possible, because the one thing that takes people out of a short film or a low budget film is just unintelligible audio. Like imagine if my audio, it sounded like this all the time and you guys couldn't hear anything. Instead of sounding like this, which is very understandable, it's very easy to hear, getting a good decent set of microphones or audio equipment is super important. I'm currently using these 7 Artisans wireless mics, which were about $100, or these wireless mics usually go for about 300 plus on like an average brand. So I found these are a pretty sweet deal if you guys want to check them out. Links will be down below as usual. But these things will save your quality so much. You can put them on your actors so they can walk around and talk freely instead of like having to stay around for a microphone. I could be under my desk over here. You guys can still hear me fine. So number 5 on this list is going to be a good video tripod. I was a guy who used a normal tripod, like a normal photo tripod, for like 20 bucks for a very long time, and it was good. It worked. Like, my shots would be stable, but I didn't have the rigidity and the flexibility I have now with my video tripod. I could let's see, let me show you guys. I can, one second, this is going to take me a little bit, pan left and right very easily, very smoothly as well, with no issues. You guys can see that. Hold on, I'm kind of fighting for my life. I'm lying, but you can pan very easy, get these very stable pans, or, let me set that back up. You can pan up and down very easily as well. It'll just be, it makes the experience so much smoother for you guys. And these things you can find, the light just went down again. What is this? Yo, what is going on? The light levels are insane today. Okay, let's just put this halfway, and we're gonna call it a day there. If the light changes, I'm sorry, guys. A good video tripod, you can find them on Amazon, especially from the brand newer, which is what I can't show you the tags on. I'm such an idiot. I keep doing this. The brand newer, very cheap, very affordable company. They sell a lot of video products. I've been using this tripod since May. I've not had a single issue with it, and I got it for about $100, which I know seems like a lot for a tripod. I thought, like, why the hell should I spend $100 on a tripod when I can get one for like 20-30 bucks? But the extra features you get, like the smooth panning, the smooth tilting, the you get a quick release plate, so if you ever just want to take your camera off really quick, you can. I can just do this, and I have my camera, and I'm going handheld now. It's as easy as that. Instead of having to unplug everything, you have to unscrew a bunch of things. It's just one button, you lift it off. So let's put you back on. 1 second, guys. Sorry, I'm screwing you in. That sounds wrong. And you really don't have to worry about this thing falling over or anything because of how sturdy it's built. If I find anything cheaper, I'll be down below and I'll link it in the video for you guys. 10 out of 10 would recommend this thing to everyone that's doing video stuff or filmmaking stuff. It's a lifesaver. So a bonus tip that I would give you guys, this doesn't really have to do anything with equipment or anything. This is more so of just you as a filmmaker, is just be creative with what you have. Like, for example, I don't have a dolly system, which dollying is basically moving the camera back and forth in a smooth motion. I don't have a system because they cost like 300 bucks. I really don't want to spend that money right now. So what I do is I put my camera on my tripod and then I put it on my skateboard and I kind of just roll the skateboard forward. It's very smooth, and instead of spending 300 bucks on a motorized dolly, I have something that cost me, well, $0 to have the skateboard, but probably like 50 bucks if you get like a really cheap skateboard off like Walmart or Amazon or something. It's very simple and cost effective. So just experiment, use your surroundings to your advantage, and just get creative, guys. I promise you can achieve much more than you think. Something that I'm still getting used to, admittedly, and I'm learning over time that there's so much I could do with what I have available around me. Everything's going to be down below, like I said, guys. All the prices are going to be linked next to the products, so you guys don't have to go back and forth. I know how much of a pain in the ass that can be, so I'm going to make that very easy and simple for you guys. And just thank you so much for watching. Again, please feel free to like and subscribe, and maybe even comment. Tell me I'm stupid or something in the comments. Up to you guys. Just get me some engagement. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I love you. I will see you in a few weeks from now, or sooner. Who knows? Peace. Love you guys.